you need gigantic tanks to hold hydrogen in liquid form, or a very powerful pressure vessel to hold it in gaseous form.
As the automobile industry works to become carbon neutral, the world's automotive landscape is undergoing a fundamental transition right now, since several manufacturers are making significant investments in the development of electric cars. They have grabbed center stage. At times, this quick change has eclipsed more environmentally friendly options, such as cars that run on hydrogen. However, things are starting to shift right now. Notable automakers like Porsche and Toyota have committed to producing hydrogen-powered vehicles. Additionally, Ford, a well-known participant in the car business, is now supporting this alternate fuel source. We'll examine Ford's most recent venture into hydrogen technology in this video, along with any potential effects it could have on the current electric car revolution. According to previously released papers, including trucks and muscle cars, Ford has made great progress toward developing engines that run on hydrogen. One of the main obstacles to using hydrogen as a fuel source may be solved by the company's successfully patented turbocharged direct injection hydrogen combustion engine design. This groundbreaking engine design is more of a blueprint outlining Ford's approach to precisely controlling the mixture of air and hydrogen fuel than it is an actual engine. Given the proneness of hydrogen to ignite, this exact control over the air-fuel combination is critical. The timing of this ignition is crucial because hydrogen might ignite too soon in the engine if the proper mixture of fuel and air is not received. Engine knock, the term used to describe this early ignition, may cause a number of problems such as decreased power output and even engine damage. In order to properly appreciate the importance of Ford's invention, we must first discuss the difficulties of using hydrogen as a fuel. Because hydrogen is an explosive and highly reactive gas, controlling it properly is essential to effectively using its energy. Ford's innovative design uses a highly developed method to efficiently manage fuel and air independently inside the engine. The main components of this invention are the direct fuel injection system and the very flexible exhaust gas recirculation that control the air intake. Furthermore, maintaining the exact timing of the fuel and air entering the combustion chamber is contingent upon the operation of the variable valve timing system. This complex system is intended to respond to driving circumstances in a dynamic manner. When more torque is needed, the eager flow may be raised, which lowers the temperature within the combustion chamber. This intentional cooling effect helps to lessen the possibility of an early gasoline detonation, which may have unfavorable effects including engine banging, decreased engine performance, and possible. On the other hand, when less torque is needed, the eager flow is deliberately lowered, which lowers fuel usage. This improves fuel economy, while also making driving more sustainable and environmentally beneficial. Although Ford's patent picture shows a single cylinder, it's possible that the business has plans to scale up this technology so that it may be used in engines with numerous cylinders. Should this come to pass, there may be a V8 engine from Ford that runs on hydrogen about to make its debut. In addition to being a huge step forward for automotive innovation, this kind of advancement may prolong the life of classic sports vehicles like the Mustang, enthralling aficionados for many years to come. Sports car fans are worried about the transition towards electrification because they believe that the era of internal combustion engines, with their distinctive scream, is coming to an end. Nevertheless, fans have reason for optimism, as automakers like Ford and Toyota are investigating the possibilities of hydrogen combustion power. Should these prominent figures in the business effectively spearhead the integration of hydrogen as a feasible substitute for non-renewable energy sources, it is plausible that aficionados would persist in appreciating the distinct sound and power output linked with conventional internal combustion engines. This innovation would help close the gap between the need for ecologically friendly and sustainable transportation options, and the appeal of traditional performance. Ford is also leading the charge in examining the possibility of using hydrogen as an onboard energy source for its highly rated all-electric commercial vehicle, the E-Transit. The purpose of this UK-based research study is to find out whether hydrogen fuel cell technology may increase the E-Transit's driving range for users who need to utilize a lot of energy. 6 pioneers in automotive technology and fleet operators have joined forces with Ford, with some support from the Advanced Propulsion Center. They will evaluate the infrastructure required for hydrogen refueling in order to support this technology together. Ford Pro, the company's commercial vehicle and services business, will use this trial initiative to increase the scope of its vehicle conversion knowledge. Support will be provided by on-site engineers and E-Transit experts from Ford's Dagenham location and Dutton Technical Center in Essex. The most promising use of fuel cells, according to Ford's head of Ford in Britain, Tim Slatter, is in the company's biggest and heaviest commercial vehicles, which are designed to fulfill the high daily energy needs of their customers while operating emission-free. Ford, he added, has an unrivaled heritage in the commercial vehicle industry with the indomitable Transit, and the company is eager to investigate new avenues for enabling clean deliveries for even our most dependable van. Using Ford's long 57-year leadership in the UK van market, the Hydrogen Fuel Cell Transit project, in partnership with the Advanced Propulsion Center, seeks to validate the vehicle's feasibility. With this project, Ford's experience is combined with that of fuel cell powertrain experts and fleet operators, such as Ocado Retail. Important collaborators on the project include BP, which will assess hydrogen consumption and infrastructure requirements, Combustion, which will test the fuel cell system, Veritech, which will develop hydrogen storage systems, and Signet Kim, which will provide the carbon fiber tooling for the pressure vessels. The sole byproduct of hydrogen fuel cells, which produce energy by mixing hydrogen from an onboard tank with oxygen, is water. Essentially, instead of using the solid batteries and grid-connected chargers that are normally used by electric cars, the method employs the hydrogen tank as a kind of gas battery to increase range and permit quicker charging. Operators with demanding use cases such long-distance transportation, maximum load carrying, using auxiliary equipment like chillers, and those with little possibilities for charging during working hours may find this especially beneficial. Since the 1990s, Ford has been actively investigating fuel cell technology. They've created several prototypes over the years, worked with clients to improve test fleet cars, and in 2021, they displayed an E-Transit vehicle with fuel cells at the Cenex Low Carbon Vehicle Show. Ford is still involved in a number of government-funded initiatives in Europe that are aimed at investigating hydrogen technology. These studies look at their potential uses in fuel cell and internal combustion engine cars. Ford has announced plans to roll out a test fleet of 8 Ford Transits fueled by hydrogen fuel cells, each operating for 6 months as part of a 3-year initiative that will last until 2025. The information gathered from this test fleet will be very helpful in determining how much it will cost to acquire and operate a big van with a zero-emission range that is comparable to that of a diesel-powered vehicle. High-power fuel cell stacks and a large hydrogen storage capacity, meticulously calibrated for safety, capacity, cost-effectiveness, and weight factors, will be installed in these Ford E-Transit prototypes. The hydrogen-powered E-Transit initiative ultimately demonstrates Ford's commitment to make its European operations the first area to reach carbon neutrality by 2035 and corresponds with the company's road to better sustainability commitment. Since 2017, Ford has cut emissions from its global production sites by 40%, marking an important milestone. This pledge highlights Ford's initiatives to help create a future that is more ecologically conscious and sustainable. What are your thoughts on this? Tell us in the space provided for comments.